Hello, welcome to the video. I'm Wayne Parenta. So in today's lesson, on this instrumental, this is just my own version of this. So I've, kind of improvised here and there, and hopefully you guys enjoy what I made today. Now, if you guys want to get the backing track, I'll leave a link below. Now, the backing track, I play any bass and any rhythm guitar on here, and I have a live drummer playing along. So if you want to grab that, just look below to this video and you'll see it. Now, hopefully you guys will like and subscribe to this video because I'm going to have a lot more of this kind of stuff coming out. But anyway, enjoy. Okay, let's take a look at Baja. We're in the key of E. Now, we're going to start with our E, kind of our high E here on the 3rd string, 9th fret. Now I'll play this up to speed and then I'll try to slow this down for you. Now as for picking on the right hand, it's all picking down. So I'm resting on these bass strings and I'm just pivoting off like that. Okay, so as for the right hand, it's somewhat easy. And that's sort of just the feel we want to get. Now, let me try to slow this down for you. Now up to speed, and then I'll slow it down even more. So now you might want to think of this as parts. So part 1 is part 2, part 3, part 4. So again. So that's playing out of your E. Now some people will play it on the first and second strings. To me, it sounds better on the second and third strings. Just has a little more mids to it. The first string I think is a little high sounding, a little too sharp. So I prefer to play it here on the second and third strings. And then what I'll do is I'll take my right hand and just dampen the strings. Just lightly touch those strings. And then usually the reverb will kind of jump out more on this part. Just slightly touching it. Again, you know, you don't have to do that. You can just rest and pick it normal. But I'll press down just slightly. And then when I played over the backing track on the demo, I would use a little bit of vibrato on some of the stops. So you can throw some of that in there when you're stopping. Again, you don't have to. You can just play it straight through. Now, if I'm going too fast for you on this and not slowing it down enough, you can check the tab out. And I'm just going to play this one more time for you slower. Okay, the next part here is 5th fret to the 7th fret. So basically I'm just playing there, 5th and 7th fret on the 5th and 6th strings. And then what I'll do is give it some vibrato. Now instead of playing these two notes here on the 6th string, we can play an open version of that. So we can do that if you want. But sometimes I prefer to play here because I can end with some vibrato on both of the strings. And I don't have to move. And you just get a different sound because it's a little bit, you know, a different pitch versus. So it's up to you, whatever you want, whatever you think sounds better, or you can mix it up. So we're going to start here on the 5th fret, and I'm alternate picking. Slide, give it some vibrato. And then what I'll do is I'll cheat sometimes and just use my pinky there instead of stretching that little bit. I'm just going to back up a little bit and talk about the part before this when we're playing the main riff here. Now when you're starting to the backing track, I have the rhythm guitar just chugging away here on the E chord. Okay, so what I did when I played to the performance and did the demo to the song, I just waited until it was ready for me to come in with. Now, if you're having trouble waiting as the backing track is starting with the rhythm guitar, bass, and drums, you could play along with me and just kind of chug on that open E string if you want. And then get ready to come in with the main part. This might help you keep your timing instead of just sitting there and waiting for your time to come right in, if that makes any sense. So give that a try. And if I was playing this live on stage, I would be doing both parts, so I would actually be playing that open E and helping myself, help myself stay in time here. And also it's filling and adding to the song. So if you want, you can play along. So again, we're just playing the second part. Now on the next part, we're shifting keys here, and we're going to a G. Now we're going to play a high G, which would be your D chord slid to the 7th fret. So this is the little chord melody, if you want to call it. We're going to be playing a G to a D to a C, back to a D. Then it's going to go back to E. So here's our G. And then to a D. We're going to play our D like this. So we have first, second finger, third finger. Sorry. First finger, third finger on the second string, and then second finger above it on the third string. Then we're going to slide this. Will be our C. And then back to D, and then back to G. So we have G, C, D, C, G. Then at the very end, I just went from a D, just a barred D, to our E, because we're going to go D. Now, starting this out, if you're not used to playing these chords, this might be a good way to practice this. And if you're having trouble with the little melody picking part, you simply could just play these chords through there if you want. So again, there. And you're only strumming on the strings you're holding. So you're going to do that twice. Now let's see if we can add a little bit of the kind of the picking part of the little melody behind it. So we're going to slide into this G. Okay, let's see if I can slow that down. So we have our G. So we're going to pick down on the strings. And we're going to add our pinky here on the second string, 10th fret. So we're going to pick down. And then pick up on the first string on our next chord. And then we're going to add this note right beside it. Move our chord. Here's a stretch. Playing those two, and then adding two notes here on the third string. So from the beginning we have now the second time through. Simply slide right into the chord. strum it a couple times and then get ready with your... Okay, let me play this for you one more time. You could even do this. Do a high slide if you want. But again, the second time you're just going to slide from a D to... Okay, let's look at the very end of the song. So I'm going to take it from the last time you play the main riff here. Okay, so after this part, you're going to come back up here normally. And then now again. Now instead of going to the 6th string with, we're going to add a slide here. We're going to go pick once. We're going to slide from 7 to 9 back to 7. So we have... Okay, so you're just going to do you could do a hammer on, or you could do a slide here. Or a hammer on, and some vibrato. Again, however you want to play this. And here's the slide. Do slides on both. But that's all we're doing here is just a quick little slide from 7, 9, and back. And again, you're only picking